The other thing that you talk about is mentorship, and specifically for women. Women do find it hard to find mentors, especially as they're climbing up the ranks in their career. What advice have some of the most successful women out there given about mentorship?
I don't know if I've had advice from other women about mentorship, but I've had women give me advice that's really helped me out in my career. When I was switching careers, I was going from print to television. And when I was doing it, I was doing this at a time when I was on maternity leave, and I, had written the book, but it was a transition time for me. It's one of like my first of many transitions, it feels like. I remember I went from being on maternity leave and having this print job to going to television. I finally got my job offer at CNBC Asia, actually in Hong Kong. And I was so like relieved that I could get this job. I really thought that if I didn't get this job, like my career would be over, or that, it would be much harder for me to get a better job. And I was so nervous at that time that when the boss at CNBC Asia had given me, and she was a female, she had given me the offer, like I took the first offer that was given to me. So I didn't negotiate. I just, she gave me the salary price, and I said, okay, I'm there. And I was just so relieved that I even got the job. So fast forward 2 years later, I, got my job at Bloomberg, and she was very, congratulatory. She was like, I'm sorry, we're going to miss you. And she and I went out for a drink. It's probably the first time actually we'd gone out for like a real drink. And I remember like she said to me, Betty, like I was all prepared to make a counteroffer because I thought you were going to counteroffer me. And she said, you took my lowest bid. And she was like, don't ever do that again. I undersold myself. So, I still remember that to this day. She was like, don't ever, ever do that. And, I gave it to her. I gave her a gift by not negotiating. So ever since then, that was like one of the biggest lessons I learned, which is like, and I think this is especially relevant for women, is not to undervalue yourself, not to be so grateful. Oh my God, that anybody would hire like, someone like you. Exactly how I felt. I was like, oh, someone would even hire me. Totally devalued myself and took the worst offer. Yeah. So that was a big lesson.
Yeah.